Hello, everyone. This is High Priestess Tana, and thank you for tuning into Tana Temple Healing Works. I hope that everyone is having a beautiful weekend thus far. I just came back from running a few errands, so I am back now to perform your reading. And I hope that everyone just got out and got some fresh air. I know it's not one of the hottest or warmest days of the year, obviously, if you're here in Michigan, but you understand. Sometimes just going outside, getting some fresh air, even just running to get a bite to eat. If you don't feel like cooking or buying some coffee, if you don't feel like brewing any coffee, or anything like that, is good for your spirit, your soul, and your mind, right? Last but not least, but um, yeah, so I actually want to perform a reading today that I actually offer on my Etsy shop. So if you go to Tana Temple on Etsy, you'll find this particular reading, and it's called Current Vibes and Energy. And it deals with like twin flames and soulmates, pretty much, who may not be in contact, or if you're currently going through anything, it could be actually karmics, twin flames, soulmates, or a former slash current relationship. So if you'd like to check that out, it's available on my Etsy shop. I'll put put the link in the description box below. But yeah, I want to go ahead and see for the collective, what's going on. What's the current energy around either twin flames, soulmates, karmics, or former slash current relationships? So I think I want to do it this way. So Holy Spirit, I think I want to start, of course, with the karmic energy first, right? Since everyone usually wait with bated breath, like, oh my God, what's going on with the karmics? You know what I'm saying? So Holy Spirit, ancestors, guides, angels, what is going on with the energy around any of the karmic energy? you know, Inquiring minds would like to know. So, what is the current energy around? Oh, we got two jumpers. So, we got left you hanging, no closure, no contact left on red, and we got getting readings. And that's so funny because I feel like someone is currently looking into getting a reading. I feel like someone is interested in purchasing a reading from me, and it could be about a karmic relationship that they're in. And usually, I'll be honest with you, with a lot of karmic readings or karmic relationships in particular, a lot of people do go through this like runner chaser type of phase. Usually they say with twin flames that happens, but I also notice with karmic partnerships, it gets really hot, heavy, deep, and very personal, right? And people get so caught up and like they have this intense passion, possibly great sex if the sex is good, and then poof, it's over with. You may start dating this person, everything's hot and heavy for about a month or two, and poof, they're gone. Now, in some cases, the karmics may not have good sex or whatever, but usually that's like the more ones that are like rotten apples of the bunch, the Jezebel Ahab type situation. But if this person is here to teach you an important lesson and to really get you, or to trigger you to get on your spiritual journey, the way you're supposed to, like that's what you're supposed to do in this lifetime, is to heal from that past karmic connection in this lifetime. That's different. But I'm that's this is so karmic. Like, we got wish, wow, oh boy, and then we got sweet talk, oh goodness, wow. Let's keep going, shall we? So we have psycho, crazy ex, obsessed, won't let go. Damn, damn. And you know what? I feel like this is in this person's mind. Workplace affair. Damn. Bad news, blocked, spams, calls, text. Whoa. So check this out. And I think I'm just going to only keep it at 8 cards because I want to do it like at different, just like different sections, like karmics, twin flames, soulmates. Well, really, 4 sections, and it could be a former slash current relationship. So someone, I don't know why I feel the need to use my Palo Santo stick. And the ashes fell down. That's a ooh, and it fell down right on this card where it says getting readings. Y'all, somebody left you hanging, and this person, like I said, I have this feeling, and I keep picking this up. I sense, and I really can envision this, that this person was so into you. It was so passionate, so intense. Y'all could have been having sex damn near every day. Y'all could have been having sex on the floor, on the walls, on, on the stairs, everywhere, in the bed, on the couch. And I mean, they could have been licking you up and down, doing all types of freaky things with you, right? Or to you, and well, to each other, really, giving you, head or top or whatever. I or sucking on your clit, whatever. But let me stop. Okay. Things could have just got hot and heavy, and they dropped you like a bad habit, like people would say. They dropped you just out of the blue, left you on red, stopped answering your text messages and all that crazy shit, right? And you wondering, like, why is this person doing this? What made them, like, we went from all these sexy and romantic outings and dates and walking, holding hands, kissing each other passionately and deeply, and we were so sensual with each other. But then you come to find out the reason why this person did that is because I think they could have been listening to someone, from what I'm getting, that may have been giving them some misinformation about you. Just because a person gets readings doesn't mean that they're accurate, right? Well, just because a person gives readings to you doesn't mean that they're accurate. This person could have been getting readings based on you, and you never know, that reader or that spiritualist or whatever could have been a hater. They could have been hating on you and that person's relationship. You never know. And I'm sensing that there are a lot of karmic witches, karmic readers, all that out there. You have to be careful who you share your business with, because people could give you a bunch of BS and people run with that. Oh my God, they must be right because they're a reader. No, not necessarily. But then I'm getting, somebody is wishing that they could either, this could be your ex trying to get back with you, or this could be you wishing to get back with this ex. It's fine. I mean, we all been there, done that. We just don't want to stay stuck in those dark places or unhealed places for too long, right? We do need to learn from our mistakes and our current actions eventually. Sweet talk. Either you want them to sweet talk you, sweet come to you in sweet talk, give you sweet talk. But it's weird because I feel like after they may have gotten readings about you, I have a strong feeling that they may have started putting two and two together, and they could have realized that if they made decisions about whether or not they wanted to be with you, that it was a bad decision by them walking away from you because they started to wish they could be with you in a sense. They may have felt like, oh, this person is wrong. I think there could have been some type of emotional confusion or something, with this particular ex of yours. But I feel like now they want to sweet talk you. I feel like this is cerebral, like this is in their head. But I feel like this person just don't want to let go of you, even though they left you hanging, even though they hurt your feelings, even though they broke your heart. They don't want to let you go for whatever reason. And they could have messed around with someone at the workplace, or while they were working, they could have had somebody that they were having an affair with. Like, they could have been coming up to the job and having an affair with them in the workplace. And only people who who basically was in the workplace, knew about this other individual they were entertaining. Then we had bad news. Whatever that bad news was, and I have a strong feeling that the bad news is that they could have found out that uh you don't want to deal with them anymore. I feel like they tried to call you and it wasn't successful, and you could have possibly blocked them. You know what I'm saying? I have a strong feeling that's what happened. Like, you blocked them. You started noticing that you were getting a lot of spam calls, a lot of texts from them, calls in general, and you felt like they were, again, a psychopath. Like, you thought they were crazy as hell, and you're like, would you please stop calling me? And they were trying to sweet talk you, trying to win your heart again. No, nope. I do feel the nudge to, like, what are a few more cards that can explain this situation? I just saw 1111. Ah, Twin Flames. That's what I'm gonna read next. I just saw it on my timer. Karmic. What I tell you, I said this was a karmic lesson about you need to understand people and their motives a little bit better and set stronger boundaries. I'm definitely getting that. Like, if people show wishy-washy behavior, you have to nip that shit in the bud really quick. This is definitely a karmic reading, y'all. And then we have police station. This person I don't know if you may have to get a restraining order towards this person, or if somebody put a restraining order towards them, or this could have been in the past. But this person can have a criminal record. They could be dangerous. They could be involved in domestic violence. I hope no one here is going through that. I understand that things happen in life, but I hope and pray nobody is going through that on my channel. But I understand that, people are insane. You know what I'm saying? And you have to just stay prayed up and protected at all. Massive regrets. That wanted to come out. I'm going to take it. This masculine is having massive regrets about how the way they treated someone. And it's funny because I had saw 1111 and I'm starting to think that this person, I'm thinking could have turned this into a karmic situation because they didn't want to heal from this whole like during this whole journey. They pretty much chose to still keep making poor decisions and choices, by maybe possibly sleeping with other people who weren't any good. And clearly, if you are operating from a very low vibration, you're going to feed into people who are similar to you if that's the type of time you're on. So that's it for the karmic readings. I do feel like this was a lesson about understanding people more in depth before you start to trust them and before you start to have a heavy sexual / romantic relationship with someone. Just because the chemistry is there, the attraction is there, and the interest is there, doesn't mean that it's true love. It's going to be safe, true, and genuine love. Now let's go to the twin flames. Like, what's going on with the twin flames, Holy Spirit? What's going on in this situation with possibly the twin flames? So we got no strings, fucked up over you, funeral, damn, true colors, who-wee, reckless love, sex, oh shit, fed up, pregnancy, DNA, but it got fake news. We got memories. I was about to say memoirs. I want to pull from the middle. Some tell me pull from the middle. Jackass. Whoo, that's the center of the reading, too. One of them. All right, one more. I'm being nudged to pull, so pop the question. Wow. Y'all, this is crazy. So for the twin flames, we have no strings attached is the first card. And I'm going to read it like this: reckless loves or sex, right? So with a twin flame, I feel like you at the time you didn't even know this was your twin flame. You thinking, okay, I'm just sleeping with this person, no strings attached. I could be with whoever I want to be with. They could be with whoever they want to be with. Or they could have fooled you and said that they wanted a commitment, but in actuality, they really didn't. And they really were trying to be in a no strings attached situation because they're afraid of commitment to the other person. Now, they were engaged in reckless behavior when it came to their sexual behavior. You could have also been reckless with your sexual activities with them because you trusted them. But you didn't know that you could have possibly been putting your body at risk because this person was out here getting it in with everybody. You know, they was basically for the whole community or something like that. Or they had a few people that they juggled around. They could have had a harem of different people. But from what I'm getting, again, and there's no attack on the masculines, I keep getting that this possibly could have been a masculine energy who loved to entertain himself with multiple women, and he will compartmentalize those different women for different needs and different sexual needs. This man may have liked women who, if they were strippers slash dancers or whatever, they may have liked that sometimes. They may have liked women who was into more aggressive sexual activity sometimes. They may have liked women who like to dress up in lingerie and wear long, bust down weaves or whatever they call that shit now. They may like that. They may like women who was a little bit more hood with the longer nails and that shit, talking and But after all that shit, they're still fucked up over you because they knew you were a real one and you were the one that got away once again. And I do feel like they could be feeling fed up. You could be feeling fed up. You know what I'm saying? Now, in some cases, I'm getting with this, even with the effed up or fucked up over you situation. This could be a woman being hurt about a man. Like she could have did something wrong. She could have been a female twin flame and then realize that while she was out here giving it up to everybody, you know what I'm saying? She was stressing his masculine out. I'm picking up that scenario and he's fed up. I feel like life, when you're going through something, it's usually when you're going through love issues or issues in your romantic life, it's like it trickles down to different areas of your life or it cascades down to different areas of your life and it affects you. It can affect you when it comes to finances because you may start spending compulsively, start half paying your bills because you're so fucked up over somebody. You may start spending money on strippers or sex workers if you get down like that. I'm just keeping it real. Alcohol, drugs, whatever your get down is, or whatever yo whatever suits you, whatever type of vibe you feeling or whatever or type of time you on, that's your business. But I'm saying people and they get fed up just with the situation overall because they feel like they're so frustrated that they can't change a person. That happens, right? We've all been there, done that, or most of us have. Funeral, like what I mean, we all been there, done that. Like the frustration aspect of not being able to, you hate that you can't just push a button and change a person's mentality or personality or their ways. Next we have funeral, and with pregnancy, DNA slash fake news. With funeral, I feel like this is somebody. This could have been you trying to bury the situation, like lay it to rest, like not even have this person on your mind anymore because you so fucked up behind it and it hurt you so bad to your core, and it could have hurt your self-esteem and stuff because you like, wow, I'm giving up all this love to them, rather it be not just sex but my emotions, my time, my energy. You could have invested in this person. You could have also been paying this person's bills or something, or they could have been paying your bills. If wherever the shoe fit, wear it proudly. Well, however the shoe fit, wear it proudly, right? But I'm also getting with pregnancy slash fake news. I feel like somebody stopped dealing with somebody when they found out that a particular person could have possibly been pregnant, but it was like a pregnancy scare, right? And maybe they weren't really pregnant, but maybe they were having symptoms like that. I feel like somebody with this funeral card is giving me that they could have ghosted you and made you felt like you was left for dead. You feel me? Like true colors, memories. I'm getting that this person's true colors came shining through and you saw them for the true character who they was. And that's what? A jackass. This is all I needed to see. And that's true. These go together hand in hand. You found out they were a jackass or old joker. You know what I'm saying? Just a fucking joke, a clown, a goofy. And they may want to come around on some, oh, I want to marry you shit. Pop the question. They may try to do this to try to trap you, but I want to know, are they genuine now about that? But you look at them as a dumbass, like, or a jackass. Uh-oh, this wanted to come out, y'all. Queen bee, secure, confident, boss bitch, career focused. This is a divine feminine energy. So I feel like in this case, someone may come to you and want to pop the question because they see that you're standing in your divine feminine energy now and you're very confident. You're very sure of yourself. You know that you possess grace and beauty and confidence and intelligence and success. You're living how you want to live and you're shining, you're glowing. Your glow up is insatiable. So they can't help it. But now they're stuck with these memories. And every time I think of that, I think of Rihanna's song Photographs on her what was that album called? Rated R or whatever. And yeah, that's the one with the songs that that was like what 2009 or some shit. Yeah, the songs that I like Rude Boy, and it was so much on there. Oh my god, what was on that album? Was that Hard and all them other songs? Yeah, I like that album. But anyway, yeah, so they could be looking at photographs. All I got are these photographs. Yeah. That's all they got is photographs. And they stuck. And that's what they doing, they effed up over you. It's like you keep living in their head rent free. They can't stop thinking about you. I can't stop loving you. Kim. Can't help myself. That's yeah. That's how they feel. They messed up. They tore up over you collective like, oh man, I messed up. Now we're going to move on to soulmates. Yup, soulmates. What's going on with the soulmates? Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. What's going on with the soulmates? What's going on with these soulmates? You know what? I keep getting that these might be some karmic soulmates coming in too. I miss you. Side hustle. Secret accounts. Damn. Backstab. Shit. This energy thick, ain't it? Like, it's shady. Whoo. What's up with these soulmates? Funeral. Oh my God. I'm gonna do not jackass. What? Pop the question. This is crazy. Heartbreak. Heartbreak Hotel. Damn. At the bottom we got Jezebel. I felt it. I felt that. Not happy. Boop. Trap. Wait a minute. What's behind trap? Twin flames. That's funny. And then we got not happy behind Jezebel. Let me tell you something. Wow. This was deep. Let's see. With the soulmates, we got jackass, pop question, heartbreak. Now, I feel like somebody face is going to be on the ground. And I know I'm reading these out of order, but that's just what I'm getting here. Because check this out. I asked about soulmates, right? But check this out. I think somebody could have got caught in a fake twin flame situation, that this person really wasn't with their twin flame and they end up attracted to Jezebel, who could have seemed like they were in a likeness, in your likeness rather, meaning that they had similarities to you. They may have talked similar like you or act similar to you, all that. But in actuality, they were nothing like you. And I'm going to tell you this. I feel like they could have messed around with this Jezebel not happy, right? They got with somebody who they thought was a carbon copy of you damn near, because they couldn't really stand up to you and really tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? About how they felt, and they didn't want to do right by you. So they end up getting caught in this faux twin flame situation. You know, I feel like they attracted this Jezebel because what it was is that you really were supposed to be a twin flame / soulmate type situation is what I'm getting. But what it is that they end up getting trapped and they not happy because they found out that they attracted a hoe who was like the devil in disguise, and they came off like a twin flame, but really they found out that everything wasn't looking good on that side of town when they got with this person, because they found out this person could have did God knows what to them. But I feel like this person could have trapped them with sexual pleasure or promises that they kind of like seduced this man with promises that they didn't keep, and then they thinking, oh, maybe this person was going to be better sexually. They may have had one intense smash session with this person and thought she's the one. You dumbass. No, she wasn't the one, jackass. Okay, and then this dumbass fool could have actually popped the question, tried and proposed to this damn woman or married this woman, but they got their heart broken. That's what I'm getting, because they thought they was with what? A twin flame, but they really were a what? A Jezebel. They show all the telltale signs. I feel like this chick could have smashed one of his homeboys, could have even got pregnant by one of his homeboys, and they could be trapped too, because this person could have trapped her with a baby, y'all. Or tried to. Now this person could be missing you. But what I'm getting to is what side hustle is so funny to me. Their side hustle, this is what I'm getting, y'all. Their side hustle was low key being like, I don't know why I'm getting a gigolo or something. Something like that. They could have been prostituting themselves. Y'all didn't know that. That's why they had secret accounts. And these secret accounts could have been on dating websites. These secret accounts could have been on, I'm getting like Facebook dating or whatever those websites are called, Bumble, Tinder, whatever. I don't know. I don't mess with that shit. But they definitely had some hidden accounts they didn't know. But that you didn't know about. They didn't know you knew about this. But now they sit up here, the nerve of them talk about I miss you after they did all this shit. They side hustle was they could have also been selling food or catering or something like that. Or they could have been a delivery guy or something. And they could have been hooking up with their clients, y'all. Getting their phone numbers, coming back to their crib like, ooh, they got a nice place. Or, ooh, she seemed fuckable. or I could use her for whatever purpose. Again, you know, this is insane. This is some crazy work right here. And some people use side hustles as a way to hook up with different people and meet different people and use them for whatever purpose they want, whether it be sex, whether it be just to entertain them, you know, like hanging out, chilling, whatever. I don't know, business connections. But I'm getting strongly that they had multiple accounts, secret accounts that you didn't know about, and these were on dating websites. Strong energy around that. They backstabbed you. That's is here: pain, cheating, deception, mind games, love bomb. This person came off as being very narcissistic, and they didn't realize that you were actually a true soulmate connection. But they didn't take you seriously. And so what you had found out, this person is what? Shady. They shady as hell. They did everything deceptively behind your back. And I feel like they charmed you. They used charisma, charm, sex, looks, all that to win you over. And then once they got what they wanted, off to the next woman or to the next bitch, as I like to say, because it takes a lot to be a woman. A bitch could be a female dog, and that's what some of these motherfuckers be acting like. Okay? Funeral. In your head, you decided to bury the situation, let it go. Once again, you feel like, what can I do about this? And honestly, yeah, because you can't change a person. What's that? K. Michelle, can't change a man. You can't change a man. Whatever. You know, you can't. You just can't, y'all. But anyway, let's see. Um, let's go. Let's see. What is going on with the we're going to focus on, I think I kind of touched base on the former situations enough. Let's see what's the energy around the current relationships that surrounds my collective. Fed up, reckless sex, in love, pregnancy, DNA, fake news, closing this cycle, yap. Somebody was like, oh, hell no. Nah. I am so fed up with you. I done took so much from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to take care of myself now. I put too much energy in you, and you were out here doing all this stuff with these different people. Could have possibly gave me a STD/STI, oh, hell no, and possibly got another bitch pregnant. It don't matter if they lied or not, or thought they had a scare or not. Closing this cycle. That's what the collective saying. Enough is enough. Bumping heads. Y'all definitely don't see eye to eye with each other, and things ain't looking too great if you ask me, and it may not end too well. You know, from my perspective, but they wish to get you back, even though they did all this reckless stuff out here slanging and banging, or you know, whatever, grinding, sweet talk. This what they look at this. I can't make this up. It's like it's giving me all the answers, secrets. That's why you closing this cycle. We gonna do 2 more cards. Faith, healing, meditation, praying. That's the next step that you need to do after closing the cycle. You done found out they got secrets, which made y'all bump heads because you fed up with all the lies and the deception. Why Miss Chalet pop up in my head? Wasn't that song called No More Lies? Sweet talking. They could have sweet talked somebody else and end up, you know, getting all freaky with them and doing all this wild shit in bed. And the secret is you didn't know that they was had somebody pregnant, or possibly thought they had someone pregnant. Love, hate. It's like a tug of war. It's like they could be feeling this way about you, or you could feel that way about them. But I really think that that's them. Like sometimes they love you, but they hate you. I think they love you, but they hate the fact that you don't accept them and their bullshit for what it is. You want them to change, and that's why they may hate you. And they could be a narcissist because that love bomb shit came. What I tell, getting readings, and that could be a secret too. Or you could be getting readings so that you can heal from this whole situation and just be done, because the card funeral popped out twice, meaning you just want to bury the situation, move on. You're definitely going to find faith, healing, and meditation in the process, and you're going to pray about this so that you're, because you want to what, close this cycle. It's done, like for real. It's a wrap. Like they, like I used to say a lot, it's over with. It's done. It's done. Okay. But yeah, like find your peace, keep your sanity, and remain calm and heal. Don't let nobody distract you. Get your journal, get your water, detox, make your smoothies, do your yoga or exercises, walk, jog, whatever. Go to the park, go to the beach, whatever. Go to your favorite festival. Summertime coming up too. And of course, we're in spring. So celebrate spring first and find something to do. But do the damn thing. Go out there and enjoy your life, y'all. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning into this reading. Again, my name is High Priestess Tana, and you can purchase this reading on my Etsy shop, Tana Temple, and I'll leave the link in the description box below. All right. See y'all. Bye.